Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Hawashai, Ba'asham Kodash. Double, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Kiam. And this is your brother Abawan, back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Hawashai, Ba'asham Kodash. All praises and glory is due. And the inspiration for this video comes from recent events. Somebody close to me was had departed into the spirit world, and I was just meditating on it today, right? That how, if I wasn't in this truth, I wonder how I would have taken that information, because I'm not really particularly sad about it, to be honest. Of course, I'm a little bit sad because I just lost somebody close to me, right? But but having this truth as a comforter, I already understand that no matter what, that person, she is in a better place right now, in the spirit world with the Most High Yahweh Sham Yahushai, right? And the next time that she's going to come back on the earth, maybe in the kingdom, maybe not, who knows? But the point being this, right? There is no hell. That's basically the point of this video. And using my own personal experience to explain that there is no hell, okay? Because when you perish, you go to the spirit world. Because last month, I think it was even just this month. Well, yeah, last month, okay, because yeah, we're already in June, so last month, we had this back and forth going on between us that are in this truth and all these scoffers and mockers out here that want to tell you that there is a hell. Somebody came to the apostle to ask comment board and asked that question, how is it that there is no hell? Because the vast majority of our people, that hell doctrine is a stumbling block to them, and they can't seem to understand how it is possible that there is no that there is no hell, right? No place called hell, or they don't understand the context that hell is used in the scriptures. And the context is in two ways, right? As a place of, hell is basically the grave, or hell is a condition. Well, of course, if you think about it, even though hell is the grave, it's still a condition, and the condition is, death basically. But yeah, hell is a condition which either you are in a very bad situation, a very horrible situation like Job was, which is why we're in the book of Job, or you are in the grave. So this is the book of Job, Job 3 verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me, or why the breast that I suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest, with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves. Right. So here Job is lamenting because the causes that or that the hell that was put on him. And I'm using that word, figuratively and literally to mean what he went through, because hey, Job went through hell, man. The things that the spiritual demon Satan put him through, right? Hey, it was real suffering right there. Wiped out his entire family, and then put him in a state of diseases, balls all over his body, right? And he was just lamenting about the condition that he was in. And in this condition, he was having those suicidal, depressed thoughts, when we continuing on. And so yeah, he's talking about how he would have been laid to rest and been taken to the spirit world, showing you that, and to show you that every individual, wicked, righteous, old, young, they are all in the spirit world, because it is written that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And who know the spirit of, and we'll get those precepts, but let me finish this one up first, because this was the first precept I thought of when I went to do this video, and I said I would read it first in doing this video. Job 13 verse 15. Or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as an hidden untimely birth, I had not been, as infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. There the prisoners rest together, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. That's why they say rest in peace, right? Because when you go to the spirit world, it's a place of rest. It's a place of rest, basically. There is no hell, okay? And really, there's no heaven either. The spirit world just is. It's a neutral place. You're not going there to live in eternal paradise. Neither are you going there to for eternal torment, but rather you just go there. You go there and a place of rest, receive your judgment, come back on the earth to play out that judgment. So that's where she is right now in the spirit world. Okay, and you can clearly see that even here, Job said it that even the wicked are up there. So it doesn't matter, what you did on the earth. You're not going to be sent to hell. You're definitely not going to be, tortured or put through anything in the spirit realm. Now, of course, you already know that there are divisions within the spirit realm. There are, in the spirit world, between Israelites, the sons of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, and the heathen, and there are separations in the spirit world. There are separations in the spirit, which is why you can't have, which is why all Israelites come from the line of Israelites, all Edomites come from the lines of Edomites, and the rest of the heathen comes from their respective heathen lines. Okay, so continuing on, Job 3 verse 19. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Right. And that's showing that in the spirit world, the place where you actually go when you die, there is no, that there is no hell there. There is no place of judgment. After all, it's not written. There is no inquisition for the dead. And let me get that precept, right? Because once you go to the spirit world, hey, there is no judgment, there is no saga, there is judgment, but there is no punishment. Okay, I think that should be the apocrypha, but there is no punishment. It is simply a place of rest. Let me get that precept first. Inquisition. So this whole heaven or hell ideology, it is basically a fable, Christian fables. Ecclesiasticus 41 verse 4. Ecclesiasticus 41 verse 3. Fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee, and that come after. For this is the sentence of Yahweh over all flesh. Right? So you don't fear death, and you don't, fear, your relatives or other people that being put to death, because hey, man, in these coming days, man, you already know, the vast majority of people that aren't in this street are just going to be put to death left and right. You already see in the news all the ways that the spirits of judgment are going forth, the spirits of vengeance are going forth, and those spirits are going to hit close to home every once in a while. Somebody in your family, somebody close to you, one of your boys, your best friends, your relatives, wives, things of that nature, right, might eventually get hit by that spirit of vengeance as well. Take for example, I believe it was the prophet Ezekiel that the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushai put his wife to death and commanded him not to even mourn for her. And that shows you, and hey, we are going to be in those times where, people that are close to us, a lot of them will have to be, between now and the deliverance, a lot of them will be put to death, right? A lot of them will perish, be taken up to the spirit world. But that just is what it is. That is part of the cause for the sentence of the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahshai over men, and even brothers that are in this truth, sincere, legitimate brothers, not bug outs or anything like that, will be put to death as well. Right? Basically martyred for the truth's sake. So Ecclesiasticus 41 verse 4. And why art thou against the pleasure of the Most High? There is no inquisition in the grave, whether thou hast lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years. The children of sinners are abominable, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. Okay, yeah. Basically, that's I got in that's the entire precept right there. No inquisition in the grave. In other words, there is no hell. Okay, that's basically what that means. No place of hell where you go to burn for all eternity. And conversely, no heaven as well, because the kingdom of heaven, right, is a kingdom that is to come, and it's not something that already exists in the sky, right? But we've already discussed this before, and I've already done a video on this. But the place where you get this hell doctrine from is really from Wakitake plantation Christianity adopting the practices of other pagan religions, specifically the Greek and the Norse religion, and which of course goes back to Egypt, which of course goes back to Babylon, the ancient Babylonian Empire. Babel, basically, which is confusion, where you have the river Styx, the hell or Hades. That's what these Christians are referring to whenever they say hell. Because hell isn't even a Hebrew word, it's a Greek word, and it refers to Hades, right? It's like hell is a Norse word, which refers to the Greek word Hades. That's what I meant to say. And I just want to get this precept that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai raises up from hell, right? Let me go and get that. I know something I saw to see. Let me get that. So this is the book of Psalm 86, verse 12. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, my power, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. And this is, of course, a prayer of David, most likely from one of the many deliverances, right? One of the many times the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has saved him. And that's probably, maybe when Saul was going after him, okay? So let me look for that precept. Let me look for another precept. Okay, but let me use this one. So Proverbs 23, verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat with him the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. And this doesn't mean, the place of burning hell, but rather what it means is, basically delivering from death, corruption, destruction, right? Because after all, it's not written, train up a child in the way of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or that train up a child in the way that he will go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from it. So that should be in the book of Proverbs. There it is. So this is the book of Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right. And that's why you have to discipline your children, man. Because you see the way some of these children of this modern day are, you see how wicked they are, how disobedient to parents, and that's part of the signs of the end. That for in the last days shall come scoffers, walking after their own righteousness, boasters, scorners, disobedient to parents. Right, that's part of the end signs when you see these children being wicked as hell, and not only that, being disobedient to parents, because these parents really aren't training up their children in discipline and in the right mindset of serving the Most High Yahweh Sham Yahushai, you know, because and hey, you see the state that these children are in, and you see the state that they will eventually be in, and so that's why you have this school to prison pipeline being so effective. And Israelite men are just growing up just to go straight to prison, come out and either die in the streets, or die in prison, right, or live a continuous wicked life. You're basically just going through that wicked cycle, and the Israelite women, you know, just wicked as hell. They're just basically nigger factories at this point, continuously be getting more and more, more and more monsters, right? Menstruous women be getting monsters. That's exactly what they are doing. Okay, but going back to the main point, delivering that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he told us the power to deliver you from whatever hellish condition they are in. Because the main point right there, the hell is not a place; it is a condition, which is either the grave or a horrible situation. Okay, so this is the book of Psalm, First Samuel 2 verse 6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive; he bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich; he bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he hath set the worlds upon them. So, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, the hell is a condition, right? And it's proven by, going through all these precepts. Let me get some more precepts. Okay. Right, like I was saying, let me get some more precepts because we're ultimately going to the same thing. We already know where you go to when you perish, right? And I think I've already done a video about this before. I know what happens after death. I think that's what I titled the video, and the point still remains the same. That when you die, you go to the spirit world. You go out to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? This the spirit goes back to the one that made it, the creator of it, and there is no such thing as hell. So let me get these precepts. No, I'm trying to look for where I'm trying to look for where that precept is. I think it's Ecclesiastes, the third chapter. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them, as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man hath no preeminence above a beast for all his vanity. All go unto one place, all are of dust, and all turn to dust again, right? And the place that all goes to is the spirit realm, not heaven, not hell, not purgatory, not Abraham's bosom, because you have so many different, afterlife planes that exist right now, man. That just shows you the philosophy of or wickedness of Esau Edom, because they don't understand the scriptures. So now Ecclesiastes 3 verse 21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Right? Because the spirit of a man is going upward towards the heavens. And when I say heavens, I don't mean actual heaven. I mean Bashamayam, of pertaining to the waters, okay? It's going up to the heavens, to the spirit world, the spirit realm. So no hell, no heaven, just the spirit realm. Well, at least for now, because the kingdom of heaven will come at the return of our Lord Yahweh, and this current kingdom will look like hell when our Lord Yahweh is done with it. So with that, once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Basham Yahweh Bahasham Rakakodash, Wa Abad Babal, and through the Spirit. I hope you are come and you are quite edified. Shalom.